Kenobi's corner, Kenobi's corner, Kenobi's corner.
We always tell each, like Gabby and I, like we always feel like the first time we told people that I wasn't pregnant. Gabby was pregnant. When Gabby was pregnant, like when she told me, she really wanted me to say, like when she said, "Oh, I'm pregnant," for me to say like with emotion, like what are we talking about here? But I didn't. Awesome. It was a opportunity lost for sure. Right on, man. Well, welcome to Kenobi's Corner. John, welcome back, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad to be back. It's nice to be welcomed in this place.
Right on. You're always welcome here, sir. Don't you ever feel that you're ever not welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
To everybody else as well, I guess. We're here this week to talk to you about movies, comics, fantasy, sci-fi, and everything we find interesting in between based in the fantastical. We're excited this week for the copious amounts of news that we have.
I'm excited every week, Eric. I don't know what you're talking about.
No,
this
that's
week.
true. That's true.
Some weeks more than most, yes. But,
yeah.
A good amount of news this week.
Good amount of news. No real... Man, I wish we had something more to discuss. I was really hoping, as far as, a new trailer dropping. Or, because I think we've been waiting for the new Power Rangers trailer to come down.
Yeah. That really it's crazy that it hasn't happened yet.
I know.
There was a new... Oh, never mind. I'll talk about it in a minute here.
Okay. I'll let you hold on to that nugget.
Okay.
I think we've been waiting for it because I thought it was supposed to come out during the holidays. Christmas came, New Year's came and went, and nothing. So I don't know, but a lot of other stuff happened, man.
Yeah, there was here. What you got? So go ahead, bring it up. Let's bring it up. Let's talk about some news. I'm really excited to talk about Underworld, even though I may not be excited as.
Oh man, I will.
You may think how excited I am. I'm excited for different reasons. Anyway, go ahead. Let's start talking about news.
You genuinely are excited. Like before, you weren't as excited as I thought you were. I was like, okay, we got some stuff to talk about, but as soon as this kind of brought up, I'm excited to hear what you have to say because I have no clue now. But okay, we talked about Power Rangers. Just to start off, Power Rangers got a PG-13 rating, man. Before it wasn't rated, now it's PG-13. In the slew of things being R-rated, it's a
nice departure.
Yeah, I mean, I really liked that unofficial Power Rangers movie or short, the gritty reboot with James Van Der Beek and did you ever see that?
Oh yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
The Black Power Ranger was just went
destroying
crazy,
everything?
all destroying everything, and things were just banana sandwich. Crazy. But yeah, man, PG-13. It's okay. PG-13 isn't what it used to be. They can get away with a lot. So hopefully they stay away from the goofiness as much as, previous Power Rangers movies were.
Yes.
But we'll see.
Yeah, dude. Either way, it's cool. It's good. I'm excited. Not everything has to be rated R.
Not everything is rated R. You're right.
Not everything has to be either. Which is what I said, Eric. Yeah. Not everything has to be rated R.
Okay, I got you.
What was it that we were talking about? Oh, Assassin's Creed. Right? Because that was PG-13 also, right?
It's true.
Yeah. And I mean, that had copious amounts of violence and fright and killing. So, I mean, yeah, dude.
People were getting hung and set on fire.
Right?
So I think they should be able to...
stake,
Yeah, I think we should be okay in that level
of
violence coming out.
And it shouldn't have to be crazy violent or anything like that. It's Power Rangers, man. There should be a level of violence that's going to be appropriate for that type of content, but nothing crazy.
What do you mean, man? I think it should be ultra violent.
Are you serious?
Aliens coming down from space, 65 million years trapped, Yeah.
They're ready to destroy everything.
They're ready to destroy. And the way...
I mean, in the original, they only destroyed cardboard buildings, so...
That's true. And only stuck to Angel Grove, which was very concerning.
Right?
What if they just, like, went down the block a little further, hung out in... I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know. Angel Grove was supposed to be in California, or
yes, I believe so.
Okay, just go further.
I mean, at least it was filmed in California.
Yeah.
So
if it's supposed to be like L.A. or something, or you know, maybe near Barstow, or I don't know. But man, if they just went up a little bit further, maybe San Francisco or Seattle, then man, the Power Rangers wouldn't go that far. They'd be like, oh damn,
that's too far for us. They're teenagers, man. What are they supposed to do? Borrow their parents' car to go that way?
Nope. They
Come
can't.
on now.
Anyway, but yeah, we'll see. That's it. I think that's all I had for that. I wanted to say more, but was that where your interesting part was going to come in, or was it later?
No. Later on.
Like how later on?
Well, no, because you were talking about new trailers coming out. So there is a new trailer, but it's only a slight trailer because it's only a TV spot. Oh. I don't know if you caught it or not, depending on whether you watched the Golden Globes or not.
I didn't. I only saw one thing in the Golden Globes, and we could talk about that a little bit later.
Okay, yes. All right. So we could talk about it right after this even. But...
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
Yeah, man, that's cool. I'm excited about it. I think I'm more excited about it than I should be, and I'm super mad. You haven't even said
what it is.
Oh, you say it. It's your news.
So the Beauty and the Beast trailer came out on the Golden Globes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can say that.
Well, it's just that's when they first aired it. It was during the Golden Globes. So, but yeah, dude, a new TV spot trailer for it. But they actually showed it's funny because it's like it's almost all the stuff that you would expect that would be new content to put in a second trailer. It was just done as a TV spot.
Yeah.
And that was really cool, man. Like, so you get to hear the first time that with Belle singing. Mm-hmm. With Emma Watson as Belle singing.
Yeah.
So that I mean, it was pretty cool, dude. I'm like, it got me even more pumped. And this week, as a matter of fact, I was so pumped for it, and I hadn't got it yet. So I was glad we did it, but we bought the original one.
Oh, yeah.
So the Walt Disney Signature Edition.
Mm-hmm.
But, dude, that movie's been out for 25 years.
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
Very.
Yeah.
I feel super old.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I remember seeing it in the movie theater.
It just made me feel really, really old when I saw that. But, dude, I still have, like, really good memories of the movie. Watching it in HD. Do you own it? Did you buy it when it came out?
You sure did. Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, I bought when they first were like re-releasing, the original, and I've been trying to get Lily to watch it, and she could care less.
That's hilarious.
But you know what's exciting?
Yeah.
She watched Aladdin 3 times today, so I'm really
awesome.
excited.
So now you got something in common.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Well, maybe this next, man. Maybe this will be the one she likes.
Yeah.
But dude, yeah, I hadn't watched it. I was thinking back on it, and I don't think I've watched the original since VHS, dude. I think I watched the last time I've seen this movie was on VHS.
Yeah.
But dude, I still remembered so much of the movie. It was funny, man. Like I just started like quoting different parts of the movie, and Brandy was like, "I thought you hadn't seen this in forever." I was like, "I haven't." Like I just watched it so much when I was a kid. Like, yeah, it's in there, man. But yeah, dude, super excited about this movie coming out, man. I'm so glad they did the TV spot, and it's probably one of the ones that I don't know. I guess Disney has kind of a reputation for sometimes gearing certain types of movies to certain types of individuals, like genders. So they'll make like a animated movie aimed toward boys or aimed toward girls and stuff like that. And so I don't know if this one was just if it was supposed to be aimed toward girls or if it was maybe one of their more.
I think that if you're looking at it that way, I really think this one's really geared toward our generation, because those are like exactly the images that you think of when you think of the original, like her walking through, the mansion or the castle when she gets there, the rose and covered with the glass, him turning around all and I don't know why, but I always think of that scene, or we always no, wait a minute. Did you say that before?
What?
So, like, if Sparty doesn't eat his food, then you just tell him, well, then you can starve.
No.
Okay.
That was not me.
Okay. Who was that? One of my other asshole friends that tell their animals they can starve.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Pretty sure it was Jose.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Sounds like something he'd say. But yeah, dude, it looks good. I'm still excited about it.
Yeah, man.
I don't. You know what? I don't like these trailers and TV spots. Who is the person that's doing these now? Because they released a teaser trailer for Guardians that was 2 minutes long. That's not a teaser.
Yeah,
that's a flipping trailer.
Yeah.
Agreed. TV spots that are actually trailers. Someone screwed up.
I really don't care what
just like the guy
up.
who made Diet Dr. Pepper. They messed up because it tastes just like regular Dr. Pepper.
It's totally wrong. It should not be that way. You should know just by tasting it which one it is.
He's got a new career path. He's making, trailers now, and he doesn't know how to name them.
Dude, I don't care, man. They're putting out a good amount of stuff for it now. I'm super excited about it. Mm-hmm. Enough to have watched that old movie, to have bought that old movie. And dude, I still love the crap out of that movie. You bought the
old movie based on that TV spot?
No, well, just that got me thinking of like how long it's been and how much I really like that original movie.
Oh, yeah.
And dude, in HD, that movie is so gorgeous. Like considering that I hadn't watched it since it was on VHS, like I didn't realize like how good it looks, all remastered and brought up to modern time. It was awesome. It was beautiful to look at, especially since it's still classic animation style, and just done in a really just gorgeous way.
Classimation,
like, cool.
Exactly.
Yeah, consummation. You got it.
Dude,
anyway.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want this to be Disney cast, but I have a feeling it's going that way. Cars 3, their official trailer came out. And
are you serious?
Yeah.
I didn't even seen that. No? I've never even watched the second one, though. So
I haven't even seen any of them. I don't know why I'm talking about it, but the reason why I'm talking about it, actually, is because the teaser trailer came out for it. You remember seeing it? How it looked like Lightning McQueen was all doing flippy flips or whatever?
Yes.
It looked like super dark.
Yeah.
But it looks like same thing as before.
Same concept.
Yeah, it's things aren't going his way. New things are happening or coming in. He has to figure it out. So it started off looking pretty cool, but I don't know.
Not anymore.
I don't know.
I mean, who knows, dude? Maybe it'll be good.
Who knows? Oh man, I really want to see the Incredibles 2 trailer whenever that's supposed to come out.
Dude, it's never gonna come out.
I don't think so.
Or maybe
just a poster was out there.
Wreck-It Ralph, man.
Oh yeah,
Wreck-It Ralph 2. We're still waiting on a trailer for that, but I mean that's still pretty far away because that's not slated till 2018. So
who knows?
I mean, usually we can hope for teaser trailers like 6 months out.
Yeah.
So it's still a pretty good ways away, but maybe I don't know what what time of year in 2018 they're planning to do that. So maybe it'll be soon in 2018, and we'll get a trailer sooner than later.
Yeah, hopefully.
But heck yeah, man!
Speaking of getting teased, we're going to the strip club after this. No,
where did that come from?
No, we're not going anywhere. What is it? Dorbs, Funko.
Yes,
they're part of the Dorbs product line. They released
Dorbs is part of Funko, but yes,
Dorbs Funko.
You just had it backwards. It's okay. They're the same thing.
Yes,
similarities.
Funko is the company. Dorbs is the
line.
The line. There you go.
One of their many lines.
Right. Like Nike has Air Jordans.
Yes.
I don't need to explain this to you.
Okay. No, we're
fine. But they released their line of Guardians of the Galaxy 2 characters. And somebody saw the image and then tweeted directly at James Gunn and said, "Who this is? Explain yourself." In not so many words. And James Gunn tweeted back, "Oh, that's Ayesha. You'll see her soon." So Ayesha is the new villain. If you don't know who Ayesha is, in the Marvel Cinematic, or not in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, just in Marvel lore, according to Wikipedia, she's also known as her. She is the counterpart to him, and him being
Warlock.
Adam Warlock, man.
Yeah.
So, of course, Adam Warlock was originally thought to be cocooned in the first Guardians of the Galaxy in the Collector's Collection. There's no better way to phrase that, but that's how it is. So this would be like right in line with that, but I don't think they're going to go that same route because Adam Warlock is supposed to be Peter Quill's dad. and it's not. Spoiler alert! In the new Guardians, it's going to be Ego, the Living Planet, which is being played by Kurt Russell.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll trust you.
Trust
this once.
Trust in me. That was Jungle Book, if you didn't know.
Oh
yeah, you like that?
I didn't recognize it right away.
I know. Sometimes I throw it in there, man. Yeah. So, but if she's supposed to be her, which is supposed to be the counterpart to Adam Warlock, and Adam Warlock's not in this movie, I guess, just like they usually do, won't be following that continuity, but maybe this will just be following, the line of like just her powers. Like, she's super powerful. She's a cosmic being. She was created. I think at one point they even got Doctor Strange involved in getting her created so that they can have power over her, whoever, but so that they might tie that in some way, but I don't know. I don't think anybody else from the MCU that we're used to seeing is going to be included in this one. I know that Guardians will be part of the Avengers Infinity War, but I don't think anybody else is coming into the Guardians movies from that universe yet.
Not yet. Yeah, and it's kind of tough, dude, because it's like, it's completely, even though it's the same MCU and they're all part of the same thing, they're definitely covering two very different parts of the MCU. Yeah. So Guardians are definitely everything space related and kind of crazy out there. So it's kind of difficult to bring in some of those other people that are the Earth-based Avengers and heroes and Defenders and everything else, to bring them into this,
the Defenders haven't even met the Avengers yet.
I
know.
So
how the hell are you supposed to meet like Guardians of the Galaxy?
I know, it's not going to happen.
The Defenders are a stone's throw away. It's a hop, skip, and a jump, and I'm pretty sure if they want to walk there, they can do it too. Yeah. Away from the Avengers Tower. So
right?
I don't know.
They just got to follow that.
Yeah.
Bright, shiny building.
Yeah. It has a huge SA on it.
I know.
Well, maybe not anymore. Did you think they took the A off after Civil War?
That's a good question. I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, their headquarters are now in the middle of nowhere, right? In that facility.
Yeah.
So, who knows? Maybe they repurposed that building. Maybe just a Stark again.
Yeah. Maybe it's Wakanda now, because they're all hiding out in Wakanda.
Yeah, they're all spread everywhere. Anyway.
Cool.
Yeah,
all right, dude.
It's interesting.
Well, with the new ones coming out, dude. Okay, this next story, or the next two stories, actually, I wanted to talk about women coming back to Marvel. Natalie Portman, second love of your life, said that, she was done with the series. That's it. I'm out. See you later. But in this latest interview, when she was promoting her movie Jackie, I guess that she was talking about like how Marvel movies, or just blue screen movies in general, are super, or not just superhero movies, but like demanding on like her imagination and her having to, really put herself in that scenario. But I guess it's she was saying that it was demanding for her, like, creatively and really flexing her actor muscles, essentially. So she doesn't know if she's done with it or not. Yes, maybe she could be, because they asked her if she was done, with the whole Marvel universe, and she's like, I haven't figured it out yet. Yeah. So this is definitely. It's a far cry from a definite no, which she stated like 6 months ago. She's like, oh yeah, for sure, I'm out. And now she's like, I don't know. So maybe they're contacting her. Maybe, Jane Foster's coming back.
Maybe it's already happening.
Yeah, maybe it already did happen. And she's like, I don't know what I can say yet.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. I hope she comes back. Jane Foster coming back. Maybe she take up Thor's mantle like she does in comics. Dude, that'd be amazing.
Oh, that would be so freaking awesome.
Yeah, and that's a super spoiler. Sorry if you haven't read that comic yet. So Thor loses an arm, then you loses Meow Meow, and then and then Jane Foster picks it up. Whoa,
yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yep.
That would be absolutely insane if they went that route. But I highly doubt that that's going to happen in the movie universe. But I mean, there's always hope.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't even done the obvious Winter Soldier becoming Captain America,
right?
So, and that's something that everybody knows. Well, everybody that has read some of the comics.
I mean, there's a lot of people that don't know.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. So the other leading lady of Marvel. Son of a bitch.
Can't even talk.
Can't even talk today, man. I'm done. I'm out. One of the other ladies of the Marvel Universe, Pepper Potts, she said she was done as well. Well, originally she said, okay, well, I think I'm going to be coming back. And then now she's like, oh, I'm quitting acting altogether. But she's still contracted for 1 or 2 Marvel movies. But in the interview with her, she's like, I don't know. I think I'm supposed to come back for an Avengers or Captain America. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah. So
one of those.
One of those two. Yeah, there's a huge difference there, Gwen.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Will she be back? Will she be not? Will she be killed? What's happening? I don't know.
That's another one that, I mean, again, with like looking at the comic lines, she is, oh my goodness, I'm not going to remember the name. Because she's an Iron Man, technically. Yes. Oh man, I can't remember the name. Oh well, it's escaped me. It happened. Too bad.
Yeah, I'm not going to look it up.
Yeah. But yeah, she's in one of the suits. She gets her own suit and flies around and is part of the superhero team for a little bit. So,
yeah.
I mean, again, that would be absolutely amazing, but who knows if it's ever going to happen.
Maybe, yeah, I don't know. If they're trying to kill her off because her contract's up, maybe she does get her own suit and then immediately killed by Thanos.
Well, that would suck.
Yeah.
What if they, like, milk it and just, you know, like make her get her own suit and then like just have her be Iron Man for like as long as that movie is in length.
Right on.
I mean, you never know.
Hey,
you never know. We can always hope.
These movies has not even come out yet, or haven't even really wrapped filming, so I think we'll be okay. We'll figure it out.
Right. Cool, man. Well, keep it in line with Marvel stuff.
What else we got?
TV news.
TV news. Okay.
Inhumans.
Oh, yeah. So Inhumans is slated to begin, well, when they get released, the Inhumans TV series is going to be like the first initial, like, what was it, 3 episodes? I think they're going to be in IMAX format. So
yes,
they're
right.
What they're hoping to do is keep the Inhumans TV show and the S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show concurrent. Like, keep them in the same universe, keep them going. I think, like, the same way that Agent Carter was for. Maybe Marvel had too many TV shows with Agent in the title, so that's why she had to go by the wayside. I really liked that show. I really liked Agent Carter the first season.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
I liked the second season too. I don't know if you ever watched that one, but
oh no, I didn't.
Yeah, it was only 2 seasons. It's already been canceled officially, but dude, I really like both of those seasons.
Dude. So I know they're trying to run them concurrently, and that they want. Well, of course, they want to be successful. But man, like really, Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., man, they brought me back this last season. Like I really enjoyed it.
Did you watch the comeback episode this past Tuesday or yesterday?
Yesterday. Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah, so they got a new one starting on the LMD line.
Oh,
so that'll be it's. I haven't watched it yet. I probably will watch it tonight.
Okay.
Just because I watch a day after since I pick them up on Hulu.
Uh-huh.
But I'm excited for that, man. Like I'm excited for this next half of the season. But dude, they should take a page out of the book.
Take the whole book,
the whole thing, man. Just carbon copy what they're doing over on the WB side, like with CW, I guess technically.
Oh,
I mean it's a Warner Brothers thing anyway, but
Arrow,
Flash, Supergirl, which is probably the one that's least tied in, and then Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Legends of Tomorrow. But yeah, dude, like they have done such a great job of making that one seamless universe, and all of them being related. I mean, there's a show on every single night of the week for this past like half year.
That is way freaking too much, man.
Dude, it's not too much, man. If you're really into that stuff, imagine if you're a huge DC fan.
That's true.
Dude, every single night of the week you're getting something. Well, maybe not. I'm not saying every
4 out of the 7.
Every school night, let's put it that way.
Okay.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Right on.
You get a different DC show that were at one point all at least very decent. Nowadays, I mean, at least a couple of them I think are definitely worth watching because I'm still super into Supergirl. and still watching Flash. I think I really like those shows. But I mean, it's good, man. They can make it work. You can make it work. And ABC, I feel, is a lot bigger network with a lot bigger of a budget.
Possibly.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
More than the CW. So if the CW can make it work on their side, I don't see any reason why you can't make it work on the other. So
yeah,
I'm really hoping for that.
Well, cool.
But yeah, man, that'll be pretty exciting. Staying with Marvel. So I know we usually talk up Marvel, say a lot of very good things about them, but I'm definitely not happy about this next thing.
Dude, I know, man. You really got me into this, and I really didn't do it before, but this is upsetting.
Yeah.
To say the least.
Yes, yeah, because what Marvel's planning to do, it seems like they're already starting to execute this plan. They're basically taking away the digital download that you get for each physical copy of a comic that you buy. That really sucks, man. Like, it really sucks. I mean, hopefully there's enough backlash that people are not liking that and they kind of switch it back up. Personally, myself, I don't know. I like having the physical book, but I usually won't read the physical book once I buy it.
Yeah.
I'll redeem the digital download and then read it on a tablet and kind of get back to it. There's a few of them that I'll read, like, just to kind of get the feel of what it is to read a comic again. So there's a few of them that I will do that with, but man, like, that really sucks, dude. Like, I like having the digital copy and having the book to keep and look back on.
Well, man, you know what? It's crazy because now a lot of these comics that come out, they print so many of them, they're really not collector's items like they once used to be. And I still kind of treat them that way. You know, when I get them, I get the sleeve.
Yeah.
You know,
I do too.
I get the code. I put it away, usually in an unreachable place. Sometimes they get reached. And you know, I try to protect them as much as I can because I'm thinking, like, man, awesome. Like, I don't want to ruin this copy. I have the digital copy to read. Don't want to mess it up.
Right. Just leave it alone.
False. Not anymore. Not no more.
Yeah.
So that sucks. But I think maybe that's just like DVDs, Blu-rays, man. Like, I can't redeem just like the Blu-ray too. Like,
right, yeah.
I'll buy the Blu-ray, but I'll only watch the digital copy. You know?
Oh, dude, anything that has like the Apple iTunes digital copy version on it, like, we will pick up that copy of a physical Blu-ray just so we can redeem it on there, and then we will never put that thing back in the actual player, man. Like, it just, I'll tend to watch it the first time, like, from the Blu-ray itself, rather than just redeeming it right away and just watching it off of that. Like, I'll watch it with the actual physical DVD or Blu-ray, and then later on I'll just, just laziness. Having to get up and go take the Blu-ray.
Quit being so damn lazy, John.
I know,
Get
dude.
your steps in,
and
dude.
then we use the PlayStation to do it too. So, like, I have to take the game out of the PlayStation and then put that in, and then find the PlayStation remote. Like, forget all that, man.
Yep.
Digital copy. Yeah, dude, that kind of sucks. They are replacing it with a version of other things you can redeem. So instead of being able to get that exact copy of something, every week they'll have a couple of digital downloads that you can get. So if you get a redeem code, the week you redeem it, you'll be able to get, like, the classic, quote unquote, classic issues back with that redemption code. So there'll still be a code in there, but it's not going to redeem a copy of that comic that you bought. It's going to be classic comics. So who knows what those classic comics are going to consist of?
X-Men #1.
Well, no. They're already talking about, like, stuff like Civil War II.
Oh.
Like, so the first issue of Civil War II would be one. But I mean, that's like something that everybody bought anyway.
Yeah.
You know, like everybody who wanted to read that has already put it on there. So maybe it'll spark a few interests for people who, haven't read that particular comic or whatever it is that they're redeeming at that point. Maybe they can get started into a story that they like.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they're trying to do it, to get people into other things. But I mean, that sucks still, man. Like, I don't know. For me, I don't even know how that's going to impact, because I really like supporting my local comic book store. I really like going. I'm just going to say it here, man, because I really like going to Alien Worlds.
Yeah, that's a good one, man.
Yeah, so I love going there and I love buying copies, but dude, I don't know if I want to keep going and buying issues of stuff that's just going to sit on the shelf, or I'm going to have to read, like, on a physical copy because I can't put it on my tablet now.
Yeah.
So that really sucks, but I mean, I don't know, man. I'm still thinking about it. We'll see what ends up happening, but
I know man, Alien World used to be huge for me when I was a kid, and especially when I used to live in that area.
Yeah.
You know, it was a lot easier to get to. I live near Bazinga now, and they've been pretty amazing.
Yeah, heck yeah.
They've been awesome. Okay.
Anyway, we'll keep going on. More news.
Keep on keeping on. Star Wars news?
Star Wars news.
All right, right on. So there was a recent ABC story done with the featurette about Star Wars, Rogue One, and some of the way they were filming and what it just a little bit of everything about it all together. But one of the scenes they were talking about how Alan Tudyk had to wear a mocap suit, so he can play KTSO or K2SO. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But when they showed the scene, it was a scene of him dying. But spoiler alert. I guess I should have said that before that part. Damn.
If you haven't watched Rogue One, well, now it's too late. Now you know that K2SO dies.
Damn it.
That's your fault for not watching the movie soon enough.
Yeah. Yeah, so it shows that scene, but it shows him dying next to a character that was already dead or had not been killed. I don't know. Should I say it here?
It's up to you.
Oh, no. I think I'll hold on to it.
Okay.
So it shows him dying in an alternate place where he's not supposed to die, along with a character that's also not dead. So it's just an alternate version of it. So it looks like things were kind of moved around. The actions of which he dies, it looks very similar to the way it happened, but just in a different spot. So more alternate scenes are coming out. I think that they're going to have more in the hopefully in the DVD Blu-ray release that we won't watch. We'll just watch the digital copy for. But hopefully, that'll have more of a alternate storyline. But maybe they won't, because Force Awakens didn't either.
It's not. It's not their typical thing to do with the Star Wars ones. But this is also a Star Wars story and not part of the full episodic pieces of the movies that have been coming out. So who knows, man? Maybe they will give us some of that stuff. It'd be interesting to see, if they ever do a director's cut, to see what the vision was beforehand or how different it could have been. But I mean, if we don't get it, oh well, too bad. I still love this movie.
Oh yeah,
the cut that they ended up putting on the final screen is great.
It's amazing.
It is. It's really amazing. It's just more out of curiosity, I guess, that I want to see the other. But
yeah. But I don't want it to ruin the magic for me, because what if the other one is better?
What if the other one is terrible?
That's true, too. What if the other one is Phantom Menace 2? Phantom Menace here.
That would be...
Yeah.
That'd be kind of bad.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
so while we were out, the last time we talked, you listened, the Golden Globes were...
in full effect.
Yep. Deadpool was up for, I guess, original screenplay adaptation, I believe.
That, and I think best comedy.
Yeah, comedy and or musical.
Yes.
Which is weird.
Yeah. So
they didn't win. Ryan Reynolds didn't win, nor the team, nor anybody from the Deadpool team.
Yeah.
But I guess the big thing that everybody's talking about is because when he did lose, and I think Ryan Gosling won, on his way up to the stage, in the background, you can see Ryan Reynolds and Andrew Garfield making out hard in the back.
I don't know about making out hard,
man,
but they were definitely...
There was definitely some face sucking going on.
Yeah, they were definitely lip locking it up there.
And lick locking it, too.
Yeah, apparently it's a little bit of both.
Yeah. But I added a clip from the Kelly Ripa show, I guess, or Live with Kelly, the day after, where she interviewed Andrew Garfield, and basically that they had yeah, it was kind of an awkward scene. Yeah, it was kind of an awkward scene, after they started talking about it. But essentially, Andrew Garfield and Ryan Reynolds kind of set it up hey, if I win, let's do it. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
And
those guys, something else.
Yeah, pretty cool.
That was hilarious.
Yeah,
dude.
And immediately, like on Twitter, I saw like some people like already Spiderpool, or Spiderpool is the new hot couple.
Spiderpool. Have you read any issues of the actual Spider-Man and Deadpool comics?
No, I've seen it, man. And
Deadpool and Spider-Man, I don't know which one.
And I knew that because there was a long run of like Deadpool and other people's comics too,
there's been that forever, but
for all time. But
yeah.
In the most recent run, I saw it out there. I just hadn't picked it up.
Yeah, I read the first 4 issues before I dropped it, just because it was good. But I was reading too many comics, so some of them had to go.
Yeah,
and that was one of the ones that did not make the cut. But yeah, dude, it's pretty good. It's pretty funny. That'd be hilarious to see on screen. Even more so with the new Spider-Man.
Right.
That'd be absolutely insane,
dude.
Just because, like, the difference is supposed to be that, one's kind of nerdy and upright, and the other one's, the cool kid who's a rebel.
Yep.
And that didn't really fit with Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man because he was a cool kid and the rebel.
Yeah.
Just like
he
Deadpool.
Was both. Like,
yeah.
And apparently he was already out of college, too. So,
right, yeah. I mean,
he wasn't
come
even
on.
in high school.
But yeah, dude, pretty awesome if you're interested in reading some comics. It's pretty good. Like I said, it didn't make my cut, but it's not necessarily that it was a bad comic. Just didn't have all the time in the world to read it. It was different. It had its own set of problems. Anyway, I think that's all the news we got, right?
Yeah, man, that was a lot. That was a lot more than I thought we were going to talk about.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right. It happens. I mean, and it's not really that much amount of news.
Yeah.
It's a good amount. It's a fair enough amount.
Fair.
All right.
It's fair.
The last subject we wanted to talk about was Underworld Blood Wars because I want to go watch it in the theater, and let me tell you.
Tell me.
You don't have to go watch this in the theater if you
Thank
don't want
you, John.
to.
I appreciate that.
Just give me permission to skip it if you really want to skip it.
Okay.
So maybe light spoilers here. I don't know if there's really anything that you can spoil too much. Maybe one thing that you can spoil too much, but I don't think it affects the plot or anything like that. So there's no reason to skip this if you're wanting to go watch the movie, especially if you're familiar with the Underworld series. There's nothing really that's like a surprise twist ending or something that's going to catch you off guard and make you think this movie's amazing.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty damn sure. Can you think of one moment in the previous movies that would have happened?
That actually happened just in general?
Just had like a giant twist in the plot that you were not expecting.
No.
You see?
I can't remember all of them, but I remember that guy that turned into a vampire werewolf or a vampire lycan.
Yeah. That's it. That's all you remember.
I can't even combine the two.
Yeah, you don't combine the two.
Okay.
They just call him a hybrid anyway.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Dude. Okay, so I hadn't seen these movies in a little while. I've seen them maybe slightly recently, but I bought them all again. Rewatched them all again, leading up to me going to watch this movie in the theater. Dude, the newest one, the latest installment, Blood Wars, is just about what you would expect it to be as soon as you've watched all the other movies. Like, it was just run-of-the-mill, middle-of-the-road Underworld for the sake of being Underworld.
On a scale of... I don't even know. There's not even a scale.
There's not a scale.
There's not a scale.
Are you trying to invent a new scale for this?
I'm trying to have a new scale for this, but I don't know... What could be the scale? On a scale from Dracula Dead and Loving It...
Okay.
Being an accurate... on a scale of Dracula Dead and Loving It to... No, false. Okay. Actually, I really like that movie. On a scale of Vampire in Brooklyn, the Eddie Murphy movie...
Oh, my God.
To, I'm going to say, Interview with the Vampire.
Okay.
Where does Underworld sit on that one? Underworld Blood War sit?
It sits... I don't know what... It sits right...
If it's right in the middle, I'm going to hit you.
Just below Underworld 1, because I think that has to be on the scale.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So is it about a 3 out of 5 vampire bites.
2.5.
2.5. Wow. Okay. All right. That's pretty middle of the road.
That's exactly middle of the road.
Yeah, that's exactly.
By definition, that is the middle of the road.
One vampire fang in.
It was decent for what it is. You know what? Like, I enjoyed the Underworld movies overall. I really like them. I don't know what the heck it is. I probably like them way more than I should have, or any respectable person should. But I really enjoy those movies, man. They're just super fun to watch. I like that the first one has some really good plot elements. You know, even for what it is, it has things that keep the story interesting, even if it's not the greatest plot ever. Even though it has a ton of plot holes everywhere. It's got some cool stuff to kind of keep you interested with what the plot itself is. This one lacked on that part of it, and that's why it's, you know, not the best in the series and not the best one that's come out so far. But it had some really fun action sequences and enough plot elements to kind of keep the movie going forward that it kept you interested and it kept you, slightly engaged at the very least for them to kind of come out on top. What I really did not like, and probably one of the things that set it back a little bit for me, and here goes. Here's the one real big spoiler, which probably isn't a spoiler if you know the series at all. But just like Resident Evil,
it's amazing.
Nope.
There will be a sequel.
It always ends in that there could possibly be a sequel.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Okay. Kate Beckinsale is amazing, and she
Yeah.
still looks amazing after all this time
Right?
since the first one.
Yeah.
So, but why? Like, why still keep it going?
Exactly my point, dude.
Like, I don't think we need any more Underworlds.
You know what? And that's one of the things. I like the series. I really do. But man, like, give us an ending, damn it.
Yeah.
Like, this can go, at this point, I really feel like it could go one of two ways. It's either gonna not make enough money to not warrant a sequel, and then we're gonna get this crappy ending that was meant and set up to be a sequel that now means nothing because they're never gonna make another one. Or it makes enough money that they make another one and they still don't end it because there's always a possibility of doing it again.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, dude, just give us a damn ending already. Like,
Yep.
like that really sucks. The way they do set it up is they can, if they really want to, set this up so that it can continue on with different characters now, if they really want to do that. So they could, at this point, they could really cut Beckinsale out of it completely.
'Cause she's dead.
Maybe not completely. You'd have to have her do at least a cameo spot on it. But there could definitely be other people leading the story from now on.
Is that guy Michael still in it?
No, that's another major spoiler if we want me to talk about that.
Talk about it.
All right.
Do
Spoilers. I already said no, so you already know what's coming.
Okay, well, I guess he's dead.
They killed him off, but they killed him off like completely off screen.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
that
'Cause
sucks.
I don't know if that actor just didn't want to have anything to do with it after the first two movies, because he really isn't in the fourth movie, which is the continuation of the main storyline.
I'm lost.
Yeah, you don't even remember these movies, do you?
No.
Yeah.
I remember.
They were foggy for me until I rewatched them again. I was like, oh yeah, I remember everything.
I remember there was one, and then he became vampire power
Yes.
Lycan.
Uh-huh.
And then 2 happened. I don't know what happened in 2. 3, they went back in time, apparently, like to the
Yes.
original.
Uh-huh.
And then 4, maybe they brought it back home, and something happened. Who knows?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I mean, if we want to go over them,
like
one.
Lycan's dead and loving it. No.
No.
Damn it. No, I just had that in my mind because I was thinking of Dracula.
Yeah, that's what happens. But yeah, the first ones are really the story of like, Michael Corvin, basically
Multipass.
becoming the hybrid, and like finishing out his storyline, like how he becomes and that they're after him and trying to kill him, blah blah blah. Find the secret key to make everybody else stronger because he's one of the original descendants of Alexander Corvinus. Maybe we said that wrong. Corvinus.
Corvinus.
No, Michael Corvinus and Alexander Corvinus.
Multipass.
Who's like, huh?
Multipass.
But no, like he's like Alexander is then the father of all the species, basically. Like he's the human who had 2 babies. That one became a werewolf and one became lichen, and then one became a vampire. So he's kind of like the main head of everything. So it's all just equals more power for whoever can actually control this bloodline or whatever. So hence the name Blood Wars that you can get for this one. It just makes sense.
Right.
But the third one is you're absolutely right. They go and tell kind of retell the original story of how it all took place and happened, and why the whole war started to begin with. And then the third one, they kind of push it into the future a little bit, where there's like a giant purge because they've discovered that there's lichen and vampires out there and they consider them impure. And instead of talking it out or finding a cure, they just start like killing everybody has this quote unquote contaminated blood. So dude, it's crazy. It's all over the place. Michael is not really in that movie at all. So in the fourth one, which is the one that kind of brings it into the future, dude, this latest one, he's not in it. Like, they show images of the first movie or the second movie, first and second movie maybe, where they show that guy, and then like still images kind of from far away. So it could be him, it could not be him. Like, I don't know if they ever got that actor back to actually play that same character. So, but the thing is, dude, is that they kind of kill him off screen. So, he could still be alive. There's a possibility that he could still be alive, but they outright say that he's dead on the thing. So, if they really want to kill him off and leave him off screen forever, then they can. Yeah, and I think that's probably why they did it, because I don't know, I don't know why they would bring in just to convolute the story even more, because. And it really feels like they're trying to make it more about the Selene character. So, like, Kate Beckinsale's character.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Make the story completely about her. Yeah, Selene. And then the daughter now is looks like where it would be pushing forward. I was really thinking that they were going to bring the daughter into this movie. And, like, I'm like, dude, the movie's about to end, and they still haven't even showed the daughter, like, still. So.
That's where they're bringing it in.
They don't show her until the very last scene of the movie. And it's her walking up, like, to Selene after everything's all over. Yeah. So, there's all kinds of crazy stuff. They're bringing new elements. I kind of like what they did visually with a different coven of vampires that they hadn't been there before. But, dude, that stuff is fun, dude. To me, that's what makes the movie fun, is keeping all these crazy elements. Everything is kind of exaggerated and out of this world. And it's fun, man. It's some really good action sequences. You can't think about anything too much, because as soon as you start thinking, you just start like, it's like Swiss cheese, man. You just start poking holes all over the place in that plot and the action and how they're doing it. So you just have to turn your mind off for a few hours. And if that's something that you like to do and enjoy to do, then, man, you'll like this movie. If you don't like that and you can't just accept something for what it is, you're going to hate this movie, because it's not, you could probably write a better script for this, Eric, than with
hey.
I'm not nothing to knock on you, man. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it that way. But
I could write a good script.
You're
Let me show you.
Obviously not a Hollywood script writer right now.
You don't know my life.
You may be. Maybe use a different pen name. Maybe you've been writing all these movies since the beginning of time. Who knows, Eric?
J.K.
I don't
Rowling
know
is
that.
what I usually go by. I bet you didn't even know that.
I didn't know. I'm sorry. I apologize right now. But yeah, man, like, you really have to be willing to just shut your mind off for a little bit and accept the movie for what it is. And then it can be fun. And I think I like to do that sometimes. And with certain movies, there's certain movies that I will not do that with, and I will not give them that much credit. But this has always been fun for me from the beginning. And it's probably all that 90s electronica from the very first movie that got me into it. So. Even though that movie came out in 2003, it's had so much of the 90s influence on there, bleeding over from The Matrix, I'm sure.
Yeah. Because, of course, you know what this movie is, right?
The Matrix with vampires.
Yes.
But yeah, dude, I either way, I probably will watch this again. And now, since I own the other ones, I will at least buy this on digital copy when it comes out for home viewing. But it's just going to be to complete the series.
Cycle. Let it end.
No, man, I will not, because I need a conclusion to this, man. If they're not going to give me one, I'm going to force their hand until they give me a damn ending to this. Maybe when they do, maybe they'll come out with a next installment. And if they do give me a solid ending, I'm going to recommend this movie to everybody. Must watch.
Nice.
If it happens.
force their hand into a
good.
thing of acid, just like George Washington did.
Yeah, nice. Heck yeah. No, but it was cool. I mean, I enjoyed it enough, but it's definitely not one of the ones that I'm telling people, go flock to the theater to watch this because it's so good. It's not.
I know. I was expecting you to blow me up and be like, dude, this movie is amazing.
Yeah, no.
And you're like, it happened.
it like just met my expectations of what it was going to be. So, I mean, if that says anything about it, I don't know. My expectations were semi-high, but more because of what this movie means to me overall, the series of movies.
Yeah.
But, yeah, if you take that part out of it and you make it a standalone, and I'd be like, skip it overall.
Just skip it, I say.
Maybe home viewing, maybe a red box, but not go flock to the theater to watch it, which I'm still saying now. Like,
oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, that's my review of Blood Wars. That's me spewing out information for 10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, man. What's the next on the list? Oh, well, we're recording early this week. Both John and I are going to be out of town this weekend, so we were trying to get everything wrapped up before we take off. We're posting this on Sunday as the usual. But if there's anything we miss between now and then, we'll definitely loop it in next time. And I don't know. I don't think we're not going to be able to catch anything this weekend, right? I mean,
I don't think so.
No.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll talk about some subjects that you can catch up on at home from comics that are just sitting scattered all over your floor.
They're not on the floor.
Your daughter rip them up all over the place.
She's not ripping them up. She's just gently
chewing
using them.
Okay.
So they're gently used copies now. They're not brand new. Yes, I'll finish reading Death of X.
So,
and maybe I can finish watching all of Cody's movies that he let me. 1 and 2, Ghost in the Shell. I still have that one.
Yeah. There's a couple of things that I may be able to watch that maybe we can talk about next time. But we'll see. I don't want to throw it out here now.
PAX. When's that coming out?
That's going to be like 2 weekends from now.
2 weekends from Okay. Yeah. We'll talk about that close to that time.
Yeah.
We're right on. Well, John, where can the nice people find us?
The nice people can find us on primary one where we post our episodes. It's going to be SoundCloud.com. That's... Sorry, not SoundCloud.com. SoundCloud. SoundCloud.com/Kenobis-Corner is where you can find us on there. Definitely a good place to drop comments if you want to engage with us in conversation. You can also find us on Twitter @Kenobi's Corner. Another great place to drop a comment, tweet at us if you have any questions about what we do, want to send us some constructive feedback, because we probably need it. And
yes.
No, we actually do need it. That's not even a probably. You can find us on any of your favorite podcasting platforms. Just search Kenobi's Corner. We should show up. If we don't show up and you do want us on there, head right over to SoundCloud or Twitter and definitely let us know, and we'll do our best to try to get on that platform and figure out a way to do that. Other than that, you should be able to find us on YouTube. Eric's been posting up the episodes on there, so if it's easier from a browser to do that and toss it on there and play it from there, you are more than welcome to do that. And another good place if you want to drop us a comment, drop us a line, maybe make some suggestions on what you want us to cover. We are definitely up for that and willing to talk about anything sci-fi, comic, hero, fantastical, and maybe even scary, because Eric likes that. So yeah, we'll definitely talk about that for you. Other than that, have a great week, and thanks for all the fish.